G'day everybody and welcome back. There was no video last week and only a quick update this week. I've had a heap of appointments and a fair bit of family stuff happening. One of the appointments was with the cancer doctor, which I got a really good result from. So I was pretty chuffed about that one. So I haven't had a lot of time in the workshop. Today I actually had a full day in here. So what I've done, I've remade the quadrant. While I was testing the boring head in the facing mode, discovered that 0.1 per rev is far too quick. So it's definitely going to have to have the gearbox made for it. And I've ordered the gear cutters for that. So they're going to be a couple of weeks out, I'd say. So when they turn up, I'll be able to build the gearbox for that. But also during the testing, where the actual engagement lever lands, I thought it was going over a fraction, like there was too much movement in that lever. So the way these are, the D10 holes, it's 14.5 degrees from centre is where the D10 sits. I've changed it, I've made a new one, and I've changed that to 11.5 degrees from centre, so the lever doesn't move as far. And I've also put in a heavier detent. Now I did order a new boring bar. That was another failure on my behalf. I ordered a 16mm bar, so I thought, but I clicked the wrong button and I ordered a 20mm bar instead. I also fitted up the dial indicator, so I'll show some clips of that at the end of this. So it's just when you are using it for a normal boring head, so you can set your cut. And that's about all that's really been going on here. It's been pretty quiet really, apart from a heap of family stuff, just really quiet in the workshop. Haven't been doing anything really at all. Right, we have to put a 8mm bore with a 12mm counter bore. This will be where a stem fits in that'll hold a dial indicator to be able to adjust the boring head. And then there will be another tapped hole, 6mm tapped hole in from the side here. I'll reorientate this now so I can put the M6 threaded screw in here. That's good. That's what it is. It's just an M8 with a counter bore and the threaded hole for the set screw. They intersected absolutely beautifully. Gotta be happy with that. Okay, so I've made up the little rod, and this was a piece that I'd made up a real long time ago for setting my other boring heads. I've just adapted it. So it's got a shoulder on it and a flat for where the set screw locks up against. So it just slides in lock it up. And you can make your adjustment whichever way. And then theoretically it should be close to repeating itself when you bring it back. When you so you do your cut, you put it back in, it should be close to repeating itself, if I've done everything correct. Yeah, that's pretty close. Yeah, that's how that works. And I've set my boring heads like this, the other boring heads, and they've always been spot on, so there's a quick way of doing it. What I was saying about these 11.5 degrees compared to 14.5 is the lever doesn't move as far, but you still get good engagement on the gear. Because what I found is when it was spinning, sometimes with the 14.5 degrees it'd catch half, like because it was going over further. Not catch half, it was it'd clash sometimes with that pin on the star wheel. Where this way, I'm hoping it won't, because you've got plenty of clearance there now. It's pretty bit hard for you guys to see, but and when the gearbox is made, this standoff here is going to have to be shortened because the star wheel comes up a fraction. With star wheel, the shaft that the star wheel on comes up, so I'll have to shorten this, and I'll always just run mine with the gearbox on it, which I think is going to be when the plans are finalised, it'll be just made with the gearbox and that's it. So there'll be no need to go back to the 0.1 per rev. So that brings us up to date of where I'm up to with this build. I'm not going to do any more until the gear cutters turn up, and that's, like I said, that's going to be a couple of weeks away. But yeah, it's just got to wait and see how it goes. With reducing the feed rate down is going to make a big difference. So yeah, until that cutter turns, or the cutters turn up, then I'll put this one on the back burner for a little bit. Yeah, as soon as they arrive, get back onto it again. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed that short video of where I'm up to and what I've been up to, and hopefully next week I'll be back onto something a bit more exciting, and yeah, spend a bit more time back here in the workshop, not running around all over the countryside. So anyway guys, thanks for watching, and hopefully see you next week. Hooroo.